Hello, welcome back to Jazzy Braids. This is your favorite lock extension specialist, Miss Jazzy. And I'm going to introduce you to this particular service that we did on this amazing gentleman who has beautiful curls. I am calling him my silver fox. I definitely customized this install to fit him. He loves his gray that's coming in around the perimeter, and so I made sure to custom make his locks, his lock extensions, excuse me. These are human hair lock extensions, and the ones in the front where his hair is growing in gray, I made them gray. His gray looks gorgeous on him. It's in his beard, and we just wanted to embrace that. I don't want to dictate the journey, I only want to enhance the journey. And so, with this gentleman, we did a lock start with human hair extensions, as I like to call it. Many people call it permanent lock extensions. I do not, because I feel like it's misleading, first of all. They are not permanent and can come out of your hair if you do not listen to my instructions. Your hair needs to learn how to tangle with these extensions and basically tangle with the human hair that I'm placing into your head. And so that takes a bit of time. It doesn't take as much time as growing it to the length that we're doing. That's probably 3 years of growth. It does jump past the ugly phase, which you definitely can't see right now because my back is covering the whole thing. I get completely absorbed in what I'm doing, and I hyper focus on what I'm doing. I always say that when I'm doing hair and when I am cooking, those are the only times that nobody complains about me hyper focusing on their hair. This is a great example also of being very comfortable with every hair texture and being very comfortable with thick hair as well. I always say I want my shop to look and feel like heaven. So to me, everybody's in heaven. Um, and if everybody's not there, I don't want to be there. So I want my salon to be just as diverse. So with this client, I wanted to make sure that he got the experience he was looking for. Unfortunately, he had a set of human hair. Well, I'll say a set of extensions. I don't remember if they were human hair. But a set of extensions, lock extensions before, and they were falling out within days, he said. So they could have been synthetic hair. There's that wonderful neck pillow because I want to make sure everyone is comfortable. And also that I'm not slacking on the install. Like I said, I hyper focus. And with focusing on every single lock and just how the hair goes into the lock and becomes a part of your journey, I want to make sure that on the crown, I'm allowing the lock to lay down instead of stick out straight. I want to make sure I'm not crocheting too tight against the scalp, things like that. And I also did not do a grid on this gentleman, or straight parts, as you could say. I did what I call arc parting, or freeform parting, or soccer ball parting. I've heard them parted all kind of different ways. You name it, and someone's probably customized a name for it. But like I said, I call it arc parting, and that's mainly because he did not want to see a lot of scalp when he was going about his day-to-day business with his hair, or when just maintaining it. And so as it grows, he won't have scalp day one, or a lot of scalp exposed day one, even though it's obviously a fresh maintenance, fresh install. So it's extremely clean, but it's also giving him the movement that he wants. And I wanted to take all of that into consideration with his personality, and make those locks fit his personality. So not only the color does that, the density, the length. We definitely had a thorough consultation. I want to say about 2 days before we actually scheduled this appointment. That absolutely helps me to customize everything and prepare not only the color that the locks will be, we take pictures inside and outside of the salon, so utilizing natural light, but also we color match with a couple of color rings we have. And then I prepare the lock extensions for the client that's coming in. Not only the number that they're getting, but the thickness of the lock, also the texture. So the hair that I'm installing is not a very kinky hair at all because he has a loose curl pattern, and I want to definitely respect that and take that into consideration. Now, by this point in time, he's been in the salon for about 4 hours, so I know he's getting tired of me. Look at him checking to see how many are left. I don't blame him. I always feel like anyone who requests locks or who has locks does not want to be in the salon for a long period of time. And we can definitely help you get in and out. So this total service took 6 hours to do. And the cost, I want to say, was a little under $1,000. And these are the wonderful results, and it does include a free follow-up 2 weeks after the initial install.